Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'm here to talk to you about budget bass fishing. One of my favorite hobbies is bass fishing, and I just graduated high school, currently in college. Don't really have the money to use the stuff the pros use. A lot of people don't have the money to use the stuff the pros use. So I'm just going to walk you through, show you what I use day to day. Bass fishing doesn't have to be expensive. You don't need a whole lot, despite what some people might think. And go ahead and show you what I got. Right here I have a Bass Pro Shop tackle bag 360. Holds 5 of these little 360 plastic containers, and it comes with storage compartments on the front and side, good for holding pliers, clips, scissors, any tools you might need for fishing. And then we have our little storage containers full of lures. And in the storage containers, this one I have all my hard baits and lures, which consist of top waters and minnows, and some spinner baits, and some jointed minnows or brokeback minnows, and jigs. In the second box we have our smaller lures whenever you have to slow things down. Bass aren't eating the big stuff. We have some curl tail grubs on an 1/8 ounce jig head. Got some little beetle spins. And we got some smaller sized, half-size crankbaits, which are also really good for crappie, brim, or whenever the bite gets tough with bass. These are really good. They only go down about 3 to 5 feet. Good for working rocks along the bottom. And then we have the frog, little frog rigged up on an 1/8 ounce jig head. And then we have little crappie jigs, which are just marabou and thread around a 1/8 ounce jig head and hook. And then the next one we have are soft plastics, which are swim baits, little minnow colored swim baits, topwater frog, some worms. Worms are probably the #1 bass lure you can use. You can catch bass anywhere on a worm if you use the right color and the right size. Then we got creature baits, centipede or lizard. And we got little beetles, which are really good for small ponds and lakes, rigged up on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Good for bouncing on the bottom. Then in the last box we got our terminal tackle, which includes bobbers for live bait fishing, just an assortment of hooks, weedless, non-weedless bait holding hooks, an assortment of lead heads, leads, barrel weights, split shots, and some swivels. I like to use the smallest swivel I can, and these are pretty much as small as you can get. And then we got some fluorocarbon leader right there, Yo-Zuri. And that right there is about all you'd need for budget bass fishing.